Yo, it's the Elohim, the Mellow Mystic, Lord Emmanuel, Chief of simonicanation, Spiker Star Seed, the wheat in the virgin's hand. And if you don't know, now you know. Check this out though. I'm gonna jump into the last couple of modules in the Secure Party Mastery course and knock those out of the way. But the secure party process is cool. If you want to keep them out of your property and still do commerce with them privately, this is how you do it lawfully. You know what I mean? But where it's really at is you not playing that game at all. You know what I'm saying? And you operating under your own, with your own tribe and your own nation. You know what I mean? And we establish treaties with each other. And that's how we operate privately without the United States. You know what I'm saying? You operate under your own tribal trust, your own nation's trust. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't need the U.S. for nothing because, like I said, the U.S. is done anyway. It's already over. You know? All they about to do now is those who still agreeing to these contracts with them, consenting, they gonna give you the upgraded version. They're gonna give you the upgraded version of the debt-based slave system. You know what I'm saying? The digital version. Because all of it is by consent. All of it is through consent. The moment you remove your consent is the moment you see that they don't have any authority over you. And it's all an illusion of power and authority over you. You know? Only because you give it to them. Only because you give it to them. You agree to the terms and conditions. You sign. This secure party mastery course is teaching you how to sign and what capacity to sign. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into module 7 of the Secure Party Mastery course from the Simonic and Mystery School of Spikers. You know what I mean? And this is dispute resolution, remedy, and settlement. So this module, the purpose of this module is to teach how disputes arise in commerce and how they are lawfully resolved and how private parties preserve position through notice, cure, and settlement rather than confrontation or public entanglement. This module trains commercial maturity. So we're going to go into why disputes arise in commerce, notice, opportunity to cure, and due process, remedy versus punishment, and private settlement, mediation, and arbitration. So lesson 7.1, why disputes arise in commerce. So this lesson is to understand that most disputes arise from misalignment, not malice. Common causes, unclear agreements, undefined performance, role confusion, assumptions instead of records, and emotional reaction replacing process. Commerce fails where clarity was never established. So now we go into notice, opportunity to cure, and process and due process. This is to learn the sequence that preserves your position. There's lawful sequence. Notice of concern identifies the issue clearly. Then opportunity to cure, that allows correction. You send that's a second letter that you sending out, asking them, giving them an opportunity to cure or correct the problem. Then you got notice of default, only if cure fails. So that's the next step of the administrative process, the notice of default. Then notice of intent to resolve, the final step before escalation. So why this matters? Preserves honor, prevents claims of bad faith, and creates a clean record. So you got a record. You got a record of all the times that you requested these things from them and they didn't respond. Because they sure gonna have that on you if you don't respond. And they try to escalate it, take it to the next level. Then, you know what I'm saying? Who got the record? Whoever got the record. So, then you get into remedy versus punishment. So this is to shift the mindset from enforcement to restoration. The key distinction: punishment seeks dominance, remedy seeks balance. Commerce recognizes remedy, not vengeance. So lawful remedies: cure, substitution of performance, settlement, and termination of agreement. The goal is completion, not conquest. So then we go into private settlement, mediation, and arbitration. This is to learn how disputes are resolved without courts by consent. Again, to learn how disputes are resolved without courts by consent. So here's the resolution path. Direct settlement, the fastest, least costly. Mediation, where with a neutral facilitator, non-binding. And arbitration, binding decision by agreed authority. Why private resolution works: it's confidential, it's efficient, it preserves relationships, and avoids public exposure. Courts are last resorts, not first tools. So that's module 7, and we're going to module 8 in the next video. But until then, it's the Elohim, the Mellow Mystic, Lord Emmanuel, Chief of simonicanation, Spike of Star Seed, the wheat in the virgin's hand. And if you don't know, now you know.